Hey there, everyone. Today, we're diving into a pressing issue that's been making headlines: the devastating wildfires in Spain and their ongoing impact. As someone who's passionate about environmental issues and global affairs, I can't help but feel a sense of urgency and concern. So, let's dive right in and explore what's happening. First off, a bit of good news: thousands of people who were evacuated due to the wildfires are now able to return home. This is a huge relief, especially for those in the regions of Toledo, Madrid, Ávila, and Castellón. In the Madrid region alone, over 24,000 people have been given the all-clear. However, as I always say, with every silver lining comes a cloud, and in this case, it's the looming threat of yet another heatwave. Spain and France are bracing themselves for the fourth heatwave of the summer, and that's a worrying development. Some fires are still burning, including a particularly concerning one in Burgohondo, west of Madrid. In France's Gironde region, the largest fires are described as stabilized, but officials are warning of dry winds and scorching temperatures, which could easily reignite the flames. The situation is especially critical in Le Barp, where the mayor, Blandine Sarrazin, has emphasized the need for hypervigilance. With temperatures reaching a staggering 41 degrees Celsius (106 degrees Fahrenheit), it's a race against time to contain these fires. Now, here's a detail that really caught my attention: the fire service in Gironde has had to implement special measures to protect sites linked to France's defense and aerospace industries. These so-called Seviso sites manufacture hazardous materials for missiles and rockets, and the potential consequences of a fire reaching these facilities are truly terrifying. It's a reminder of how interconnected our world is and how environmental disasters can have far-reaching implications. Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sánchez has described the next 12 hours as decisive in the battle against the wildfire near Madrid. With higher temperatures, lower humidity, and the risk of strong winds, the conditions are far from ideal. One fire in Val de Wixo remains out of control, and the largest recorded wildfire in Spanish history, the Burgohondo fire, has already ravaged over 43,000 hectares of land. The impact of these fires is devastating. Over 40,000 people have been forced from their homes, and the town of Chapinaria has been particularly hard hit, with many residents losing both their homes and their livelihoods. Getting back on track will be an incredibly challenging task. While there have been no reported fatalities in the fires surrounding Madrid and Castellón, a woman who was badly burned in the Los Gallardos fire in Almería has sadly passed away. This serves as a stark reminder of the human cost of these disasters. The fires aren't limited to Spain, they've also spread to neighboring Portugal and Greece. In Portugal's Vila Real district, civil protection officials are keeping a close eye on an active fire front and a nearby gas depot. Meanwhile, wildfires have broken out on the island of Paros in the Aegean Sea and in the southern Greek town of Tryphilia. The root cause of this escalating crisis? Climate change. Europe is heating up twice as fast as the global average, leading to more intense heat waves, water shortages, and, of course, more frequent and destructive wildfires. It's a vicious cycle that we must break. So, what can we take away from all this? Well, first and foremost, it's a stark reminder of the urgent need for global action on climate change. But it's also a testament to the resilience and strength of communities facing these disasters. The volunteers who stepped up to support those displaced by the fires in Talavera de la Reina are a shining example of humanity at its best. In conclusion, while the situation remains critical, with the right support and a united global effort, we can hope for a brighter future. Let's keep these communities in our thoughts and continue to raise awareness about the devastating impact of climate change. Thank you for joining me on this journey, and I'll catch you in the next video.